Welcome to our first event, the 2013 Appreciation Dinner. This dinner is a small token of appreciation to demonstrate our gratitude for embracing our cause and making us who we are. First and foremost, I would like to welcome our new 101 Precinct Deputy Inspector Wynn. And we wish him continued success, and I mean continued success. I would like also to acknowledge the Special Op Lieutenant Kevin Phelan, Operations Coordinator Lieutenant Thomas Jacobs, One 101 Intel Detective Michael DePisi, 101 Intel Sergeant Jones Geisler, and then from the Anti-Crime Sergeant Crozier, and then finally, from the 101 again, I would like to welcome warmly Police Officer Joe Koch. And it is very nice to see you here, healthy. I would like also to acknowledge Captain Andrea from the 101 Precinct, formerly the XO of the 100, who has worked very closely with us. And then finally, I'd like to acknowledge the anti-crime and the conditions team who we work very closely with day and night, particularly at night. So thank you for being here and for supporting our cause. In addition, I'd like to acknowledge the coordinators of the various Shomrim organization, particularly Borough Park, Williamsburg, and Flatbush. And they're all in attendance here tonight. Without further ado, please welcome Jason Stundell, founding member of our patrol.
We really just want to recognize a member who is really out there, you know, whether it's a flood 10 minutes before Shabbos or whether it's whatever the case is, going out sometimes 2, 3, 4 times a day. We would like to call out, we would like to first ask Donovan Richards to please, if you could present the first award to one of our members that really go that extra mile. And that member, of course, is Unit 17. David Mishler. Right here. Again, just the true dedication that he shows.
Oh, okay.
Our next awardee is Police Officer Anthony Rivelli Jr., otherwise known as Zeke. From the beginning, I mean, there's one name I just need to mention, is Nick Robertson. And then it says it all. This guy has been patrolling. Actually, he's not on the NYPD. He's actually a Rockaway Citizen Safety Patrol member. And occasionally, he actually serves on the NYPD as well as a police officer in the 101. But he's really, really one of us. He's absolutely amazing. And this guy is dedicated. He's dedicated to this community. He's also a volunteer firefighter in Nassau County. I have actually seen him about 2 Thursdays ago jump into a house on fire and trying to actually put out the fire and being so careful and also so considerate towards the owners of the the house, which actually the owner is actually here. It's Rabbi Silver. So on behalf of Rabbi Silver, I think you deserve to be thanked as well on this. Without further ado, here's your plaque. In appreciation and recognition for your tireless efforts, selfless devotion, and commitment to Rockaway Citizen Safety Patrol and the community at large. Rockaway Citizen Safety Patrol Appreciation Dinner, December 12, 2013.
The next person that we would like to recognize, again, couldn't make it tonight, is actually Sergeant Gallagher. Those that know him, our relationship actually began before the storm. Our relationship actually started when he called us. He actually called me up at 2 in the morning. I got him. Where's the video footage? And I didn't actually have it. Of course, 50 had it. Cassover had it. So I came running at his house, banging on his door. Luna's barking and barking. It was a crazy night. And I'm not going to tell you what else Gallagher said, because chances are it wasn't so clean. But mind you, that started our relationship. Of course, Sergeant Gallagher is there for us also day and night. Brings his whole team. His whole team is also dedicated day and night to us. And to accept this award, we actually want to call up Special Operations Lieutenant Phelan. Phelan, did I pronounce it correct? Phelan? Okay, great. Special Operations. He's been working very, very hard, working with us a lot lately, especially in the summer. We're dealing with a lot of burglaries. He definitely helped us out. And more recently, just recently, they were able to catch the people that were stealing a lot of the UPS packages. So it's even though he deserves to be honored on his own, we're going to ask him to please come up here, perhaps say a couple of words, and accept the award on behalf of Sergeant Gallagher.
Spell my name wrong.
At this stage, I would like to first introduce the Distinguished Leadership Award to Deputy Inspector Kevin Maloney.
First of all, thank you for inviting me here tonight. You know, it's been a little over a month since I left the 101 precinct. I miss it every day. A lot of special guys, a lot of special people live and work in the confines of the 101st precinct. I was there for about a year and a half, and it's one of the best assignments I had in my entire career in the New York City Police Department. You go back in May of 2012, that's when I took over the reins at 101st Precinct, and I didn't know anything about the area. I didn't know the guys down there. Crime was going up in the precinct. We were having some problems with some shootings, and I went down there, and the first thing I saw was the dedication of the police officers that were there. You're all familiar with how the police department works. You call 911, the police respond, they handle the job. Those are your general officers, you know. Everybody gets hired, that's what they do when they come on. There are special officers, when they do their time on patrol, that kind of rise to the top. They become the cream of the crop, and their work is acknowledged at a precinct level through the conditions team and the anti-crime team. A lot of guys you see here tonight are those guys that were dedicated on patrol, and I was fortunate enough to have working in the 101 precinct when I got there, and they became Conditions 1 and Conditions 2, and Crime Team 1 and Crime Team 2. We couldn't have had the success we had without their dedication and their commitment to reducing crime and making the Rockaways a better place. So thank you guys. With that being said, I was probably there about a month when I got a phone call from Kevin Campbell, Community Affairs Officer in 101st Precinct, that some of the guys from Bayswater want to meet with you. They want to talk to you about this citizen safety patrol they want to establish. So I went over, sat with Shomrim, Jason was there. We met over on Healy Street. I remember like it was yesterday. And they talked about their vision and what they wanted to do with this Rockaway Citizen Safety Patrol. So I didn't know them at all. You know, I was still getting acclimated to the area. So it sounded like a good idea, but the jury was still out. I really didn't know what to expect. Fast forward a year and a half later, I talk about the commitment and dedication. They became my Conditions 3 team. You know, they were out there whenever I needed them. Hurricane Sandy There were officers that were in a little bit of trouble. I turn around, and who's right there? The safety patrol to help us out and get the guys back to the command. We had a couple of bad RMP accidents, officers that were in accidents. Before emergency service, before EMS got to the scene, I turn around, who's there? Hot Soul is responding. Rockaway Citizen Safety Patrol is on the scene, helping us out, blocking streets, helping us get people to the hospital as quick as possible. Joe Koch, one of the great cops I talk about, phenomenal job. I think they brought Joe donuts. I don't know if you remember. The night he's in the hospital, I'm out of commission, laid up a little bit myself, but I'm getting calls from these guys, keep me updated on Joe, and letting me know how he's doing. So even when we need help, and the police officers need help sometimes too, these guys were always there for us. We developed a great friendship, a great partnership. I can go on and on and on about the stories and the working back and forth that really make this a special team. And I know some people may disagree with me in the room here, but I think it's the best patrol in New York City, bar none. So. Thank you. Thank you very much for the award tonight. Truly appreciated. And if you're in Astoria, the 114 precinct's not a bad ride. Stop in and say hello. All right. Good night.
Oh, it is a pleasure to be here this evening at the Rockaway Citizen Safety Patrol event. They have been doing some wonderful work in our community, making sure that they look out for those who are in need. If we have any concerns in the community, they're there. During Sandy, they did a layman's amount of work. I was out there with them, looking at the neighborhood, making sure that things were happening. So I'm very glad to be here tonight. And I look forward to working with them to make sure that we even do better next year. If it's up to me, no crime in Bayswater and other parts of the Rockaways. But it is great to be here to celebrate their achievements. And I look forward once again to working with them. So thank you. Enjoy your evening all. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I want to thank the Rockaway Citizens Patrol for inviting and recognizing everyone from the 101 precinct, especially the former commanding officer, Deputy Inspector Maloney. I want to thank him for leaving such a well-run ship, and I hope to continue in his success. And once again, thank you for honoring all the men and women of the 101st precinct.
Yeah, I just want to explain how the Citizens Patrol and NYPD worked together during Sandy Hurricane. Before the storm, there was a lot of evacuation. Some people wouldn't leave. And, the police are out there doing their best to help people and transport people off the Rockaways. Nobody knew the amount of damage Sandy was going to bring. But after seeing the damage the next day and the devastation, the Citizens Patrol and the Rockaways, members of the Citizens Patrol who are currently part of the Citizens Patrol, and PD worked together to help people, to find people that were needing emergency equipment, emergency supplies, and it just goes to show you how you need people like that in the community to help the police, because we can't just do it alone. There needs to be a partnership between the people that live in the community and the police. Going forward now, the police department has a very good relationship with the Rockaway Citizens Patrol, and it has helped us in numerous aspects of policing, including decreasing major crimes within the Rockaways. I just want also on this event, I want to thank Shomrim Klein and his partners for having me here, and I want to congratulate Kevin Maloney on his award, and it's a great honor to be honored by such an honorable organization. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to congratulate the Rockaway Safety Patrol for the unbelievable work you do, and also Yaakov Gade. You are a leader, and you mentioned at the dinner that I am your mentor. And the reason why I am your mentor is because I always meant it from you. So taking anything from you makes me look good, and that's who I am. But I also want to congratulate Deputy Inspector Maloney, who's right behind me to my right, and all the good work from the New York City Police Department. And now in the City Council, I represent approximately 172,000 people. But when people ask me, how many people do you really represent? I represent 210,300 people. That includes the New York City Police Department and every Shomrim member throughout the boroughs. So thank you for having me here and inviting me. Thank you so much.
Hey everybody, it's Kevin Maloney, the Deputy Inspector, former Commanding Officer, 101st Precinct. Here tonight, I just wanted to, again, congratulate the Rockaway Citizen Safety Patrol on a great job. From their infancy last year, right before Hurricane Sandy, to where they are now, they've really become an integral part of how we reduce crime in the Rockaways. They started out as a small group of guys who were kind of our eyes and ears, and they've truly developed into our partners in the 101st Precinct. After Hurricane Sandy last year, they were out there with us every day. Whatever we needed, they were there for us. However we could assist them, they be sure to let us know. And I think together we got the community, the police department, and the residents through a very tough time down there in the Rockaways. They've developed into a patrol that's really second to none in my opinion. They do a great job in all parts of the 101st Precinct, all hours of the day, especially late at night when the conditions team is out there. They work hand in hand, and truly they make a difference in reducing crime and improving the quality of life in the precinct. So hats off to them and the work they do every day. I do miss you. I do cherish the time I had down there, and I look forward to continuing to have a relationship with you now that I'm up in the 114th Precinct. But all the best. God bless. I'll talk to you guys soon.
I just want to take this opportunity to thank the Rockaway Shomrim. My name is Simcha Bernard from Borough Park Shomrim, one of the coordinators. Beautiful event here tonight. And I just want to thank all the coordinators and everybody else for inviting us and for the beautiful event they put together here. It's amazing how it turns out to be from they almost just started, I think 2 years or whatever it is, and such a beautiful organization with so many beautiful members. Again, I want to thank everybody for inviting us and for working together with all the other Shomrims, especially since last year we had this major experience over here that the Rockaways were so badly hurt by Sandy, and coming together, especially with the organizations and everybody together, was a beautiful thing. And keep up your great work. Thank you and have a great night.
What a beautiful evening it was, an evening of getting together, of showing appreciation to the men and women in blue, an evening in which we honor our relationship with various community organizations that help us do what we do best. Since Hurricane Sandy, we have become a major part in our community in helping prevent and combat petty crime, and we put many people away who shouldn't be out in the streets, ruining our quality of life. And it's just such a pleasure to see that there are so many partners in our community that help us do what we do. And for that, we say thank you. What a wonderful evening it was. And from here, we move forward to doing what we do and continuing to grow upon our successes. Thank you very much.
We want to thank everybody for coming tonight. It was a really, really nice event. Seeing over here all the police officers and all the community leaders. We want to thank all the members. They give their selves away the whole year, responding to all emergency calls, keeping crime down in the community, making sure we live in a safe area with the help of the NYPD 101 Precinct. We want to thank every individual member who goes out there and helping the community with perps breaking into houses, in cars, robberies. We want to thank everybody. And we're dealing with a lot of missing children. I want to thank everybody for coming over here and making this event best ever.